On Gore, then Gunbad. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a plan. I mean, I'd rather. I want to make sure I finish off the Red Eye, but yes, Ungrim and what's his face. I know Ungrim has all the. Oh, Zufbar has a big brewery. Cool. Yeah, I know Mount Gungrave. Yeah, but it's artillery building worth 1,200 per turn. It's 1,500, I think. And gold mine, which is 18. Yeah, I know they. So I beeline for those early on. Best town in game. I guess it must be either that or Marienburg, right? It probably is going to be Mount Gunbad. I know Marienburg has got probably the best port, right? Oh, I don't know even know if that stacks up anymore. Well, with you got all the elven settlements. I guess trade's a different matter. Right, let's we'll keep going down here. Let's go plus 30 armor. I do like the constant effect, but we're not going to come up against huge amounts of armor at the moment. I mean, they're pretty expensive. Right? We're going to be here for a couple of turns, I would imagine. Right? I mean, we can only afford 2 units. It depends, actually. I'll probably want to beeline into this province. Either way, depending, no matter what these guys do. What's the one that gives me more replenishment? No, I know it's not much. It's the growth as well, isn't it? No, it doesn't. I think I was lying. I think it's the farms, isn't it? I'm thinking of. Karak has gold 2. Oh, it's a Lord recruit rank. Pretty sweet. I'm probably. I mean, I like the beer's good. Public order is going to be an issue for a little bit, but no, I really need that gold, right? Extra 600 income on just the first tier. Yeah, has to be done, right? I mean, we could get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Right, we're getting a whole free growth return. Right, so I need 2,000 for that, right? Hey, Callum, how's it going? Been a while. It's been a while since I played Warhammer, to be fair. I'm pretty sure you followed me when I was doing that. We're doing that, doing this. You need gold mine, an extra wall, see down to one back. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
The slayer in me seeks death.
Yeah, I won't worry about the wars just yet. I want to build up the money. But, yeah, we will. Yeah, I mean, that would be a priority in Karak Kadrin as well. You were doing Lizard Guys. Yeah, that campaign ended like a month ago. I guess. I did take a break because I knew this big patch was coming, so I concentrated on the Slavis. It was going for a long time though, to be fair, as well. I hear always having to run the way back to defend it, such a long way. Yeah, bit of a pain this whole kind of region for moving around. Yeah, let's get the mining pit. Get the growth. I kind of feel like I want to focus on growth a bit more now at this point. Because obviously then getting this up to tier 3 or both of them will be a priority. Okay, let's... Oh, we should be able to get trade now, right?
What?
Oh, we trade with Ostermark as well.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer. A weak order.
Oh, for God's sake. Why would you not want trade? Numpty. Maybe next turn.
Kislev.
Hey, Kislev. Shame Frank won.
Then we will see who still stands.
Wow.
He will name the terms, yes?
Well, you're going up to 31, so... Soon, you might even offer me. Not to mention as well, Karak Kadrin. I mean, the eventual aim is going to be to push north and take some of these settlements and stuff. But once chaos comes, this is going to be our primary line, our first kind of line of defense. I mean, these two settlements, right? So, I mean, having them as tooled up as possible is going to be a kind of a long-term priority as well. Oh. This is going well here. I don't know exactly what's... I always get confused by those. It looked like Manfred won, but he retreated. Maybe he just sacked it. I mean, it's burning. But he hasn't taken it, which is good. Yeah, I remember in the Lisbon campaign, Callum, we did have a hero named after you. I think at that point, actually, I think my followers and the amount of heroes and stuff we had were pretty even. It's a bit more tricky these days. I mean, you can only have like... I think they're hard capped. I'm assuming it's the same for everybody, but all the heroes seem to be hard capped at 10. And we've got 3 different types in this. But now I've got subscribers and stuff. Having to prioritize them. Although at the moment we don't have enough subscribers / donators or whatever to name all the heroes. But I mean, we've got like 9 or something like that. So it's like first 9 lords and heroes named. Right, you guys, they do look like they're going after Essen. I mean... Because they could have jumped over this way, right? They just come and sieged me, for God's sake. the whole... I don't know. I don't know what solution to this, but it's just like, it seems to bug me that the tiniest army can come and siege you. And even if you could just bat them away with a feather, it's like they still... I mean, this isn't as bad, but like the Vortex campaign, we have the intervention armies, and they stop all your trade and stuff like that. A close ally of ours, an influential Dari sitting on several guild councils, has shamed his family name with a craven act. He should by all accounts take the slow oath or go into exile, but we will lose his influence. Make him take the oath. Oh god, I forgot about that. See, we only got 1 bonus objective, man. It's difficult to get any with these.
noted by even the most distant
Well,
of
it's been a
kings.
while. Yeah, like I say, it's been a while playing anybody others, but I seem to remember normally for the first, it gets more difficult as you go on because it's telling you to do stuff. It's like, I find that the first 2 levels is normally like not going massively out your way. Right. Nice bit of extra. So, what's our... What kind of chapter objectives are we looking at now? Research technologies, I mean, yeah. Recruit a runesmith. Well, I guess we might. Foundry and a hangar. I can't remember which one the foundry is, but the hangar's going to be, I doubt. Or is it just one or the other? Maybe. Complete 8 grudges. Complete one. I mean, like, none of these are stuff, are particularly stuff. We may do it, we may not. It's not necessarily. I just find it's normally it's like the first 2 chapters. You can normally like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not too out of my way to get a few of them, and it's not gonna conflict with my own objectives. But yeah, there should be something. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I guess we didn't destroy that as a result. You lose a turn of doing whatever here. Zog off. You zog off.
I must fulfill my slayer oath.
Now, if I lose those slayers, I'm going to be annoyed because I could just shoot these guys to death, right? Oh, they even took their... I should quick save. I don't think I quick saved it before the last battle, but I should do because of the... just in case this crashes. Oh, I lost the slayers. Tempted to just reload that save, just to fight it myself. Because, like, if we just stand back, during with grudge throwers and stuff, but... I don't know, part of me is kind of fine to lose them, because they're relatively expensive at this point, and we'll get more slayers back. Execute the orcs. And to be fair, if I fought the battle, some of them might have actually got away. I might not be able. That's the other side of things. So where you can have trouble running, you know, finishing off an army. They quite often get the job done. Right, so that's going to be a turn away. Let's have a look here. Right, time to really focus on some of our income bets. I want the public order up. Well, we got a good amount of money. So let's get you upgraded to there. Take you 2 turns. I'm going to get rid of you. Public order -3. So the beer's good because of the... Because the thing is, I'm not so much worried about getting attacked up here for the short term. Hang on a minute. It's more rebellions that I'm worried about up here. And of course the beer is such a good, like, +5 public order. But of course we want the gold. I'm going to get rid of this. And then put the gold in. That's good. I mean, I'm sure this isn't a thing, but I'm sure there's an argument to say that gold should increase public order. No. Or just in the cases of dwarves, with them being... It does other stuff, though. I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of that as well. I mean, it's obviously really good. I just want growth. And then I'll get the gold mine in here, build a growth building in here, and then we can hopefully kind of get this up to a tier 3, then we could build walls and yeah, once this gets up to tier 3 we can do walls here as well. Oh, I guess I haven't said that as well. With the problem with the public order is a lot of that's down to military presence, isn't it? 6 taxes, events. What are my events? What events? Oh yeah, we've got a extra -4 from something weird, wasn't it? 2 turns remaining. Oh, and a negative growth as well. I'm gonna get these guys. Stay here. I'm gonna start getting them to run round this way. I'll get them to march. Actually, yes, you can get into that one. So we'll still get the benefits of healing and stuff. See if that changes if these guys are like, oh, we'll come this way now. So obviously they've got their eyes set over here. It'd be nice if these guys go over there. But I want to get into this region so we can, I guess it's 2 turns, we'll be able to get some crawlers in that army. So, indeed.
The dwarves have come. I hope they have brought a few barrels of Bugman. Disagree with that?
If I give you a few barrels of is it because I don't have any Bugman's ale? I do have Bugman's ale. Oh, I don't. I just have ale. Because it's not necessarily Bugman's himself. Do you want a military alliance? Nigh defensive?
I agree.
Okay, well that's something at least. And Kislev. Kislev, yes.
My glacial majesty Katrina.
God, it's such a difference, my strength rank. If it's just all slayers, it says my strength rank is way higher. Yet my army is just a lot more likely to die. It's kind of funny that. Should have really... have a look at my commandments in... Right, so hang on, let's remember these names. I keep forgetting which one's a Peak Pass, I guess is the... No, this must be Peak Pass. Okay. Is my home settlement. I just refer to it as Karak Kadrin. I can't even remember what I was going to say now. Something about Karak Kadrin. I'm half expecting that maybe these guys... Although, I don't know to what extent the AI is like, oh, this is my territory, I should take it back. Or if... I think certain ones are different. A lot of the minor races anyway. I feel like these are just as likely to go off into Empire lands as come after me. But I could be wrong. I actually can't remember. I feel like that's what... Especially Orc AI. I think I found that in the Lisman campaign, and once we had taken the Orc settlements, it's just like... I mean, those were savage Orcs though, and they turned into a... horde, I guess? And they just went off in... Yeah, they're buggering off that way. I mean, if they come and take this... I mean, I don't want to keep it. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not prioritising it, but it's like, I need to destroy them, otherwise they will eventually turn around and come after me. But at the same time, I want to bloody need a... military access treaty. But then, yeah, with any luck, Ostermark just finishes them off. Or one of the other empires. So what I don't want to happen is I don't want to go, right, now let's go after Gunbad, and then all of a sudden find that this army comes back and causes me issues. Dwarf Caravan. Caravan is ringed by Goblin Wolf Raiders. Stalemate has developed, but the foe refuses to relent. Such a local affray should be dealt with by the local lord, indeed. But your intervention could speed things up. Let's... The local citizenry can deal with the raid. I want the public order. Was that everywhere, or is it... Yeah, they're actually on a plus now. Right. Gold. Gold. Get ye some of those, what's it called actually? A barley field. Good old mountain farms. I guess this area's still got that minus public order debuff thing for another turn anyway.
To die in battle.
If I just moved you normally, yeah, you can get there. Let's get some recruiting going. Oh no, we do. Oh, I guess I probably want. There we go, another turn. I probably want some slayers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get an even 6.
Be satisfied with this.
Hang on. Yeah, we might get some more slayers. So like 2 on each flank or something like that. But then I want to make sure I'll leave us room for 4 quarrelers. I'm only adding that one in because I like the even numbers. It's so funny like that. It's the things, it's the quirks that people have. Do you want to have like a trade treaty? Yeah, you are going up with me.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
What are you going up to? 64. It's like why?
I will not obey.
Why not? I mean, maybe I'll have to get that. I'll get the whatchamacallit, the
Kislev. The Tsarina empowers me to offer.
there's a tech that gives us more relationship with humans and other dwarves. I'm really hoping I'm just going to get a notification soon. It's like, the Red Eye have been destroyed. And not as I fear, oh, they've taken Essen. If they do take Essen, we'll have to go after them. But ideally, I want to go straight down to Mount Gunbad and Grand Peak. Take those two. It means I can trade with Zufbar. And then hopefully that's all I'll have to do. And then hopefully Thorgrim's doing alright down there. And hopefully we can, if he's got the Silver Road, then we'll have a connection with him as well. Which means all the trade. And then we can go after the vampires. Yay! Woohoo! Ah, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Perfect. I thought it's like, oh god, we're gonna just have issues with that. It's always pain in the arse when you have that just like one army left over. Alright, we'll get our army up to a 20 stack. And then we'll march on. You get straight on Gunbad, I guess.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Right. Let's get Master of the Forge. No, let's get the Scouts in. Have we got any... No, I think we haven't really got any bloody followers. It's one of the things we've had in our previous playthroughs. We seem to get loads. It's like, our first one was like, we ended up with like 4 guys who increased research. And it's like, well, we don't even have the slots for that much. Yeah, get in there. Because I think we're going to have to be here for 2 turns anyway. Ooh, yeah, they get an extra 2 ranks as well. We'll get those first. I got like a whole 6 turns before you can increase. What we... Yeah, you're on growth. Yeah, that's probably why. I killed the vamps and then turned my eyes south to find everything beyond Silver Road was Greenskin Empire. Then the Black Orc and Giant Doomstack just kept coming to the loss of game. Well, my kind of hope is that... I mean, I'm only playing on very hard, not legendary like yourself. This is a good... Yeah, I want to turn my eyes on the vampires with the intention I don't have to watch my back while I go north. I mean, if I confederate... well, this ain't a good sign that... although I've noticed that Fulgrim tends to expand out this way rather than going this way, but hopefully if we can meet them... We're going to have to combat at Grand Peak, and hopefully... I did it before my first playthrough. I actually ended up just by getting a defensive alliance saying, look, go and take this, and go and take that. And then it was kind of, that's all we kind of need to do. And if once we confederate, I'll have Fulgrim will kind of be focused down here, sort of thing. Well, Grombrindle and... Ungrim. What did I forget? I keep referring to him as the Slayer King, so I actually forget his real name. We'll be going after... We'll try and meet up with... I forget their name. Karak... These guys, if they're still alive. But basically head north and try to prepare defences against Chaos. I want them to be on the front line against Chaos. That's kind of the whole point of this campaign. I've done the whole let's take on all the orcs before. I mean, the game's changed a lot since then. I mean, we'll be doing that as well, I guess, once we confederate. But in the short term... Man, will you just bloody trade with me?
You will drink with us. Then we will see who's left.
Seriously? It just like, it helps you as much as it helps me. Does it help you more?
Dwarves have come. I
Maybe
hope they
not.
brought a few barrels of Buckmans with them.
Agreed.
Agreed? There we go. That's gonna... I like the fact that Tempelhof still exists. In fact... Yeah, it could be luckier. The one of the times, it's like I feel like I'm in one of those things where there's one of those TV shows where there's alternate timelines or whatever. But vampires do better against Tempelhof and stuff, and then they take out Zufbar, and then they come after me, all before I can take out the Red Eye. But then I guess other times, like luck of the dice roll is, I don't know what the difference is, because obviously you can't see exactly what they're doing. Maybe they just luck out on the auto resolves, or maybe they focus elsewhere. Yeah, the aim... Well, also the other benefit of taking out vampires, it gives the Empire one less thing to worry about. And hopefully they could be a strong ally against Chaos. That's the hope, anyway. Okay, well, Ostermark... Oh, yeah. Ostermark's declared war. Well, that's... This is the other thing in the alternate timeline. Sometimes Talabheim comes and takes SM. I mean, just somebody takes over. Although I don't really want Ostermark to take these places, because I want them. But yeah, Drakenhof being a 10. The other, I mean, being a 10 building settlement, plus it's also the first triple settlement with the triple things. It probably end up being one of our main recruitment places. Just because we'll be able to get all the buildings in one area. And we'll see. I mean, like, Gunbad gets +6 to its artillery. But the only problem is I say it's a bit out the way. It could be a bit inconvenient. But if possible, we recruit artillery from there and then move elsewhere. And when we were playing Lizardman and Kalida, I guess the newer race and stuff, there was very early on we were managing to, I think we was in favour of having an event as well, but we could I would say we haven't got, our income's getting low, but we haven't got the oh, that's infantry units. Humans, high elves. Oh, it's human. Oh, I thought it was dwarves as well. Oh, no, it's dwarves. Hang on. No, we don't. Don't need to worry so much about the dwarves. We tend to have a lot in. It's not so much of an issue. Yeah, sorry, what I was saying, Lizardmen, we very early on we managed to recruit units at level 9. I mean, I think there was an event involved, but they only added 2 or 3 levels. Or at least certain ones. I think it was a temple guard particularly. Sure, we'll get that. We'll come back. We'll fill that out. But I'll go up here, go for extra Slayer goodness. Oh, that's so much better. So I think I want 2 more Slayers.
Yes, my oath is intact.
That's gonna be most of our income gone. But at the same time, right, let's get that upgraded. That's coming next turn, so that's an extra 600. +6. What's your public order like? You're actually in the positive, that's nice. Oh, I take you 9 turns, dude. Let's get you upgraded. You're 5 turns before another level up. Yeah, we're not technically at war with anybody anymore, are we? That's nice. Zufba to war.
Tis a great day. Go on then.
Nice, it should hopefully allow me to meet more people.
Yes.
You got 3 settlements, but none in the Silver Road, right? Why would you want to do
Welcome,
that?
my bearded kin.
They might have actually. It's always possible they confederated early with Barak VAR. I've seen that happen before. Oh, they actually accepted. They pretty much always end up being a dick and end up declaring war, but it might be alright.
It is time. Fellow Dowie, it is an honor.
It is an honour. I know, it's an honour to meet me. Avaland. Sure. I mostly want non-aggressions with all the empires, and we have to go and... I think we'll have an event, actually, that our quest for one of our magic items, get a hero up here, and we'll meet the empire then, and hopefully...
The Tsarina empowers me to offer you war.
Yay! And hopefully, you know, we can kind of see who they're friendly with, and just try not to be overly friendly with people that they're at war with. Okay, next turn we move out. Although, actually, what? I mean, we can still... I'm assuming we're going to get fully replenished. Yeah. Let's, that's still my territory, right? Let's go around that way. And then we can,
Aye, but the axe of Dargo demands blood.
nice. Hopefully they don't have any armies around here. I mean, that's what's happened before as well. When I've got stuck up here, is the broken nose have actually caused... Oh, but they are causing issues. Oh! It's so far a war with both of these. Who are the vampires are? Well, you just a war with the broken nose. Bloody spears, eh? The vampires... Just a war with Templov. They've done this. They did. I've noticed this before. For some reason, they come and loiter armies around here, take a bunch of attrition. But even if they're not a war with Sifbar and stuff, I don't know why. I've noticed that before. They were just had armies sat here when I had taken them, and it's like, well, what are you doing? But they weren't actually declaring war on anybody to take those settlements. They were just sat there. Oh, hopefully. So, I mean, the Sifbar's got walls, right? How long are you going to hold out? 13 turns. Should be alright, right? We might see about going and helping them. I mean, I want a beeline for... I want Grand Peak as well. I probably should do, because I'm less likely to get... These guys might turn around and get these in the back. I think it might be... We obviously want... We want both. I mean, I want Gunbad more. But let's go that way. If we can keep Sifbar strong-ish. We don't want them too strong, otherwise they'll never confederate with us. But we want them strong enough so they can kind of... We don't want the broken nose to take their territory or the vampires. Okay, maybe that's why. Well, this is interesting-ish. Did you just die? Okay. Well, okay. I know Gunbad should be a priority, right? I'm just thinking now, if we're coming this way, we're going to help relieve these. Destroy that army. It's like, let's go on to Drakenhof straight away. And we'll have a look. I mean, it all depends on how... Did they lose? They must have lost, right? They're still there.
I am Iron Fist. Some call me a king. You are welcome here.
I'm wary about defensive alliance with... Because I don't want to get dragged into war against other Empire factions. Ugh. Man, we have to go to war against them. I bloody hate this. It's like, I hate it when, like, potential allies take settlements, and it's like, well, I don't necessarily need that, but I want the whole province. Can't not have the whole province. It's so annoying. Just really bugs me. Oh, they're running back. Are they... It's only a relatively small army there. Oh, did they... They must have fought that, didn't they? Well, we'll come after... We'll come after Grand Peak. And then, yeah, I feel like... And we'll have a look at things, but... I mean, we're already at war, right? But seeing as the vampires only have Drakenhof by the looks of things, we should take these while we can. I mean, we've got a full 20 stack, right? They hopefully don't have huge amounts of high tier, well, high or even medium tier stuff. I remember actually as well when I first played, bearing in mind this was like the first game I ever played on Warhammer 1. When I would fight against vampires, just like I had cannons, target the vampire lord. Just target the vampire lord. You hit miss most of the time, but then you know, vampire lord's dead. Brilliant. Now we can. Now that by the time they hit my lines, they're practically crumbling. Oh, income. Sorry, I was thinking. Oh, it only cost me 900. Why can't I buy it? Because it actually costs 2,000. That's fine. Oh, you're actually going to have public order issues in like 3 turns, right? No, 4 turns, I suppose. You upgrade in 4 turns. It's probably going to be. What's the public order one? Haven't said that. If I switch over to public order, I mean, just delaying it. One of the problems will be if I find that Gunbad has a big army there. Oh, I can't actually see. I thought I might be able to see from there. Oh, that's annoying. I am trespassing. Yes, indeed. What am I?
It is time.
I kind of just want you to build up. I'll want your help. If I go and try and take Manfred's army if we can, but if I go and siege Drakenhof, because I know Drakenhof will have a big army, and I can ask Sufbar to come and attack, and hopefully they'll move their armies into position, and we can both kind of attack it together. I mean, I obviously want Gunbad sooner rather than later, right? But I ideally want like better treaties with Fulgrim. It's quicker. Then I can actually just tell him where to go. Start making some decisions for him. We just end in turn? I guess we are. Do I want... I'm gonna hold off on the weapons and stuff for now. Oh, I don't need a weapon. Do we need a weapon? I mean, we can't get much anyway, right? Yeah, you don't even have any weapons. Oh, we did get the Slayer Ward, actually. Extra 12% strength. What about armor bonus versus infantry? I feel like the extra... That's a quite decent amount of weapon strength, actually, for a tier 1 build thing, right? What was that? 12% weapon strength. Oh, I can't actually see what's in these. They must have fought here, right? I swear that's what it looked like. I'm guessing these guys fought, that's why they're suddenly so weak. Yeah, they look like. I'm end of turn. Next time we go to war. That Broken Nose army could technically run past me because we're not at war. They... bastards. It's interesting that they've got one of their stacks up this way. I mean, it doesn't matter if they take this. I mean, Drakenhof surprise, right? Looks so cool, actually, with the can't remember what the mod's called. It's a cool mod, though. I've talked about it many a times. Something about capitals mod, faction capitals mod. No, I don't know. Better capitals. It's GCCM for sure, I believe. I say for sure. It'd be nice if the vampire. Well, I guess the vampires aren't necessarily at war with these guys. But it would be nice if the vampires went and took Waldenhof. So then I could take it off them. He says, assuming he's already got Drakenhof. I might regret not going. Well, I don't know. I say beeline here. It's like we want to. I might regret going straight for Drakenhof instead of Gunbad, but yeah, they buggered off over there. I guess they're so weak anyway. In fact, I could leave Gun Peak for now. We're not at war with these guys. Let's make a beeline for Drakenhof. I can get a bit faster. Now, hopefully, I might be in range if these guys get attacked. I might not be. Oh, select the thing I want you to select. Yeah, we kind of moved as far as we can, haven't we?
My vows will be satisfied with this.
No buildings to build. Oh yeah, we must do. Oh, gold. Yeah. What's that, an extra 300? We're trading with everyone now. We did get it with Kislev, right? Yeah.
It is time.
Oh, I guess the dwarves don't necessarily like me as much as they have. Oh, well, they are improving. They're going up to 32. Oh, they like my war against vampire counts. Trespass. Oh, they like my trespassers.
Welcome, Ken. Hammer the Hut.
Oh, have I met the border princes? I have.
The Empire.
Greetings.
They don't
We may not be
terribly
the
like
Empire,
me.
but our realm has riches and strength in equal measure.
On it.
Okay, that's cool. And Karak Kadrin's got ages before we have to worry about. You, on the other hand, it's like 2 turns. I could change it into 3 turns if I switch it over to this. mean, that's giving me 300, right? I mean, I should really build walls here anyway. 2,500. Yeah, I need to get rid of this. How much are we going to get? 780? It's not that much, is it? We'll lose 300 a turn. Did I just built something over here, didn't I? Oh, I upgraded you. That's not a bad idea. Let's hold off on that for a second. If I get rid of you... Actually, I don't know if this will... Let's switch over to that. Buy me a touch of time. And then we'll see about getting some walls in there. I don't think the time is necessarily going to work out. Not walls, should I say. Actually, can we even... Yeah, we can. It only takes 3 turns to build, but it's relatively expensive. I'm kind of happy with that. I mean, it's a shame not having the gold mine going, but it's an expensive building. Needed money elsewhere. And it's like not just the rebellion, but it's like the vampires could come there, couldn't they? Oh, they... Oh. Critical failure. Manfred went and bloody settled there, which, I bet you we're not going to be in range, but that means he's going to be, all his troops are going to be at half strength. I love, well, I love it when the AI makes stupid mistakes. So a mistake I would make, it'd be like, oh, let's just go and settle this. It's like, oh no, but they're there. I wonder if we can confederate with Sufbar. They've lost a settlement. Their armies look pretty weak. I mean, I'm not going to be great for a public order. I'm not saying if I will straight away. I'm just thinking it's like, if we end up taking that, it's like, well, I might as well just settle it, right? Like, I don't think you can liberate it to Zufbar. Especially once it's been raised, anyway, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know how liberate works, but it's like... And, you know, if it keeps them a bit weaker, make them more likely to confederate. We obviously want Zufbar to confederate sooner rather than later, compared to not fussed about them building up. Yay! Oh well, that didn't really save us, did it? 3 battles against the undead. We shall try. We need to do more oaths, don't we, anyway? Okay, well, I shouldn't have bothered with the public order, right? But... yeah, let's get that in. It's going to take 3 turns. I mean, the thing's going to have to build up. Because your next turn is going to be a rebellion either way. I never kind of really twigged. It's like, oh yeah, this won't come into effect until next turn anyway. I should have left it on that. Or switched to that even. Save myself a bit of money. I guess we could build the gold, right? Let's have a look. Let's see about doing. Let's say doing this.
Yes, my oath is
Oh, it's so annoying.